Greetings, everybody. It's Pastor Chris Wilson from St. Andrew Christian Church, and here to talk about sermon this coming Sunday, November the 19th. We are in the middle of a sermon series entitled Creating Communities of Care. And over the 4 weeks of the series, looking at different words that help us reflect on some of the nature of some of the hardships that life brings, but also some of the skill sets that come out in terms of how we respond in those moments, regardless of the kinds of experiences that people have. The first week, I looked at the word loss and naming the various kinds of losses that we have and recognizing that a kind of a counterpart to loss is companionship. And this past week, we looked at lament. And in that lamenting is the opposite, or not necessarily the opposite, but the companion to lament is providing space for people to feel what they need to feel and finding outlets for that. So there's a room for growth in the person. And that oftentimes our society doesn't create the spaces for us to work through the very struggles we have in our life. This third week in the series, the focus word is listening. And I'll be pulling from a text in Job, and probably there's nobody in Scripture more known for suffering and working through difficulties than Job. And there is a passage in Job that I'll highlight from the 32nd chapter that highlights that no amount of wisdom is going to get through. I can sit and you can tell me all you want to tell me. You can give me all the wisdom you want to offer to me. The best gift when a person is struggling is the gift of listening, not the gift of offering wisdom. And there is a great power in that. For one, our society doesn't listen very well. We are more prone to give answers than to want to listen. We seem to already have it figured out and have all the right solutions. And we sometimes lean on our personal experience or lean on the wisdom of others that have gone before us. And we fail to remember that in the act of listening, there is space for grace, for newness, and discoveries that we had not maybe imagined. And so we will kind of lean into this notion of what it means to really listen to another person. The person that is struggling needs to learn to listen. And the caregiver, the supportive person, the supportive community needs to learn to listen in new and more meaningful ways. So we will explore this theme of listening as a gift of what it means to be and to create communities of care. So I hope you'll join us this coming Sunday.